Welcome back, Legendary Potato here, and in this video I kind of wanted to explain why I find Minecraft Survival so fun, and for those of you that are not really survival players, I kind of want to see if I could convince you to play survival more often. So I'm going to kind of go over exactly what I enjoy about it, and kind of what I've done in survival in the past. So if you guys do enjoy this video, make sure you do leave a like on it, but let's get right into it. So this is probably one of my favorite survival worlds I've ever made. I put so much time and effort into this one, and there's a lot of stuff going on around here, as you can see, a lot of unfinished stuff as well. But the thing is, I love about survival is giving myself projects, and whether they help me or not in the actual survival process, I just love building things. And so as you can see, there's tons of stuff going on around here. As you can see, there's just like walkways, and there's like this little fountain thing, I don't really know what you call that. But then there's also like my house and just places you can go kind of walk around a little bit here, and I think it's a really cool map just for those reasons, of course. And as you kind of look around, there's a ton of crazy stuff going on. So if we step out here, as you can see, we can like walk down here, and then there's like these areas you can go to as well. So it's just kind of interesting and just a bunch of fancy stuff going on. And so I really enjoy survival a lot for just being able to build whatever you want, while also limiting yourself to things that you can gather and do, and trying to survive at the same time rather than just having everything given to you in creative mode. I like giving myself the challenge and trying to survive and do all that sort of stuff. So as you can see, tons of stuff going on, and if we look down, as you can see, here's this giant little mine area. Giant little, that made sense, but as you can see, just kind of a mine area that I dug out all the way down. This used to be a ravine, and so I kind of cut out the rest of it and turned it into this really cool looking area here, and it serves no purpose other than to look cool. That's it. That's the only purpose it is. Just what exists here for is just to look cool, be cool. And as you can see, like, I'm really happy with something like that. That's just pretty neat as well, and just the nice decoration that we put on it. Pretty cool for that. But as you can see, there's like a water wheel here, so we can just like jump over this, as you can see, which is pretty cool as well. So if we go over to this way, and as you can see, just more houses and things. So they're kind of like shops, but I'm the only one on this world, and I'm the only one that's ever been on this world. So pretty much, as you can see, there's also a giant Link statue. So if you're familiar with Legend of Zelda, that is Link there. So I just kind of built that. I built that really early on in the survival, just kind of got all the wool and kind of did it. It was pretty cool. But as you can see, like, there's just these shops and things in here, which I don't really know what's inside these. I don't know what the purpose is. What even is in here? Nothing. They're just storage areas, I guess. But it's supposed to just kind of be like, oh yeah, there's just a shop here in this kind of little town area, I guess. But as you can see, I just give myself tons of weird things to build like that, and I have these tree farms here, which kind of don't always work perfectly. But as you can see, there's like all this birch wood, and then there's like spruce trees, and like all the rest of these trees don't really grow the same, so it's kind of not like that. But with birch and with oak, then you can kind of put them everywhere, and it works just fine, which is pretty cool. But then down here we got like a little farm area, so just like building tons of farms, building tons of cool structures and stuff. I really enjoy that kind of aspect of survival. And there's also a castle over there, which isn't too amazing, but it's kind of cool as well. And there's like a little fishing house, and just everything's all connected together. If we come inside the house here, it's kind of like that. So if you want to do survival more, like, obviously you want to give yourself projects, give yourself a lot to work on. Like for this world, for this example, I just kept on giving myself tons of massive projects. And I guess the reason why people get bored of survival so quickly is because they just build like a small minimal design house and kind of just do everything, instead of kind of putting more time and effort into what you're making in survival, and making something really cool out of that. So at least, like, if you put more time into making, giant structures just because it's fun, like this castle, for example, serves no purpose, but it's just like, yeah, we have a castle in survival, it's pretty cool. And just doing stuff like that in general can really enhance your survival experience a lot more, instead of just, playing to survive and kill the ender dragon, instead of, prioritizing the normal game priorities and stuff. Instead, you just kind of focus on, ow, I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna die, but instead of doing that, you kind of focus more on building your own things in your own world, gathering resources, building it, and challenging yourself to make something really interesting in survival. So that's kind of the point I wanted to try to get at here, is that, like, I have this giant area in my survival world that I haven't really played on in pretty much any time recently. But it's a really cool thing that I built a while back, and it was a lot of fun doing this. I would just, play for a while and, put on some music and just do my thing and make tons of cool random stuff like this excuse me. So, like as you can see, just tons to look at. But you know, hopefully this kind of influenced you guys, or you know, inspired you guys maybe to play survival more if you don't already, or if you play survival all the time. I'd love to see what you guys do in survival as well, because I think that would be really cool. I have like this giant underground thing, which there were no sponges in the game at the time when I did this, so I actually had to. Oh, there's a zombie there. So I had to actually clear out each block with like dirt. But just giving yourself projects. If you guys play survival a lot yourself, I'd love to see what you guys do in survival. So if you ever wanted to like tweet me pictures or show me what you guys do in survival, I'd love seeing that sort of stuff. So you can just go ahead and tweet me at Legendary Potato. I'd love to check it out. But if this inspired you to play survival more often, also let me know down in the comments section below. I'd love to hear what you guys thought of this video. But anyways, that's the point I wanted to get here, is that there's tons of stuff that I worked on, and just kind of putting it all together and making it in survival is a lot more fun than just doing it in creative mode, and you know, really starting to make this survival place really cool. So anyways, hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, leave a like on it, and subscribe if you're new to the channel so you don't miss videos like these every single day. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one, guys, and peace out.